Hello guys and welcome back to my channel for my live review of Chelsea 4, Arsenal 1 in the Europa League final. And we bloody done it. We bloody just gone and done it. And we absolutely battered them score-wise. The game wasn't actually as clear as the result might suggest. But we absolutely battered them. They bottled it again. They're not in the Champions League. We finished third. Sarri won his first trophy. Hazard scored a brace. He's also leaving, which is the bad thing of tonight, because he basically confirmed his departure in his interview after the game. And it's great. Olivier Giroud called himself a true blue after years and years and years at Arsenal, where he didn't achieve, at Arsenal once, what he achieved tonight, which is great. And it was just, I wasn't confident, guys. I wasn't confident. If you watched my preview, if you, I don't know, read my tweets or whatever, I really wasn't confident. But somehow we somehow we did it. Let me just quickly pop out the chat of the video of the live stream so I can read that slightly better, which is obviously good, so I can see what you guys are saying. Of course, guys, if you are new here, please be sure to subscribe to my channel. That would be very much appreciated. Also, drop a like on this live stream. There's already 65 people of you watching, which is obviously incredible. So please drop a like on this live stream. That would be great. And yeah, let's just have a good time. I mean, I've got the phone here, with all the stats and all the stuff in it. It's ridiculous. I honestly, without Ruben, without Hudson-Odoi, without Rudiger, I didn't think we would win, especially without Loftus-Cheek, but we did. And then N'Golo Conte, I actually should have put him in the title. I forgot, but actually he deserved to be in the title. What a man! What an absolute man! This is like Gary Cahill and David Luiz in Munich. What a guy N'Golo Conte is. I mean, on yesterday, Sarri said it's 50-50 whether he can play. He said on Monday it was more 60-40 against him playing. Then today they put him in a starting 11. He was warming up, but even then he wasn't even touching the ball. But he started the game and he played the entire 95 minutes, or actually 93 minutes. The entirety of it, and he was great except for the first 20 minutes or so, because then our entire team, in all honesty, was a bit dead. How did he do it? What a guy! And Igor, that this definitely out this morning. That was just the Sun reporting. At least the Sun is the only place that I read that. So that's what UL stands for. Love it. But yeah, let's run through the game. Like I said at the start, I didn't think we were particularly great. Like, we really weren't. I mean, the first 2-3 minutes we were decent. But after that, Arsenal, they just took control. They just had a lot of width in their play. They played in a, 3-back, 5-back formation, whatever you want to call it. And the wing-backs were pushed up really far out wide and really high up the pitch. And they just pinged the ball left and right. And then they just doubled up. Well, no, we failed to double up on their wing-backs. And then we were too narrow as a defensive four. And then gave them way too much space. They didn't actually have any real chances, but they had the moment. And in my opinion, they should have had a penalty for that moment with Lacazette and Kepa. Basically, Aspi tried to clear the ball, hit it against Kolasinac, I'm assuming. I can't remember who it was. And it just bounced up in the air, really. I think it fell for, I can't remember who it fell for, but it fell for one of the Arsenal players who then played through Lacazette. Kepa was a bit slow to come out of his goal. Did come out eventually. And then he didn't get a touch on the ball when he tried to, save it, I guess, as Lacazette was running at him. Yes, he didn't get a heavy touch onto his shin, but he did get a touch on the shin before Lacazette started diving. Yes, then Lacazette started to fall, and then he collided with Kepa's head. But still, there was contact with the hand on the shin, and yes, I know he doesn't have to fall over for that, but it's football. They all fall over for it, and they are always given. Those penalties are always given, literally always. It's no different to the penalty that Spurs got against us when Kane was initially offside, but it was no different to that penalty, and no one had a complain about that one. It is a penalty, in my opinion. If you disagree, fair enough. It wasn't given in the end. There was VAR, you could argue there was VAR. They still didn't give it. In my opinion, it is still a penalty. But, let's not bother about that. We then did have a couple of chances. Emerson had a decent enough chance. Then Olivier Giroud had, without doubt, the best chance of the first half, which was good play. As I played through Jorginho, who went on a mad forward run. And Jorginho then squared it to Giroud slightly, just a tiny bit overhits it. Nah, to me, everything soccer to me, Kepa didn't touch the ball. In the 5 or 6 replays I saw, he didn't touch the ball. Anyway, the biggest chance in the first half, Hazard with a nice through ball to Jorginho, who squared to Giroud pretty much immediately. And Giroud with a decent enough strike towards the bottom far corner. And, Petr Cech for Arsenal, who did start the game with a great save. Fair play. That was a really good save. And that was then half-time at 0-0. And in the second half, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Like, we took the lead through Olivier Giroud. Giroud, the Magnificent, is what I'm going to call him now. I always said it was great. I always say it was, what a player. What a header that was. It was also a good cross by Everton, to be fair. But what a move, what a run by Giroud, and then how to get down for that kind of flying, diving header to put that past Jack at the near post. Great goal. Great goal. And I'm going to get to Kovacic because I don't fully agree, Hassan. But we're going to get there. Then the second goal didn't take us particularly long, to be honest. It took us 11 more minutes to make it 2-0. That was then Pedro. Another really, really, really good goal, in my opinion. I mean, it was just Hazard on the... Actually, you could debate whether there was a foul in the build-up to that, but Hazard won the ball. I think, well, someone won the ball anyway, and then Hazard had it on the left wing, kind of cut in. Pedro made the run from the right towards the centre. Hazard passed it to him, and then on his weaker left foot into the far corner. Good finish. A bit of a... Well, he didn't actually get a great connection on his finish, but it was enough to, score. So that is obviously, enough. And then 5 minutes later, we got a penalty as Maitland-Niles simply just ran into Olivier Giroud. So that was that. Or was that the one with the foul in the build-up? I'm not 100% sure. One of the two. But yeah, Maitland-Niles just ran into him. Hazard, of course, stepped up. And obviously, Hazard converted, obviously. I mean, did anyone actually doubt Hazard to score? And then we're 3-0 up, and I was like, this is great. I mean, this is over now. We can just chill a little bit. We can take Kante off. Yes, my man. What a great guy you are. Let me just read that super chat. Sarri and Jorginho deserved this one for all the garbage they got this season. Also, Rob Green, the unsung dressing room hero, Jorginho saying to him, "This is for you, Papa." Yes, first of all, thank you for the $10. I'm not sure what dollars they are because it says CA. I'm not 100% sure what kind of currency that is. Either way, thank you first of all for that. And I completely agree. I'm gonna continue with my review later. I have to just reply to this. I completely agree. Sarri, yes, get him, my son. He can't win a trophy, my ass. He can't win a trophy, my fucking ass. If you're a Sarri doubter, if you're a Sarri hater, get in the bin. Leave right now. I know there's 188 people watching. Get in the bin if you're a Sarri hater. But drop a like and do subscribe. But yeah, and then for Jorginho, it is the same. A great performance. Our whole team was bad for the first 25 minutes, half an hour, including him. But after that, it was again great. The guy worked so hard, so unbelievably hard. Good performance by him, in my opinion. Then Rob Green. I don't really know why, but they love him so much. Rob Green is great. Absolute great guy for his penalty heroics against Lyon in the pre-season. I love it. Absolutely love it. But yeah, again, thank you. Alexander was your name? Yes. No, Bailey Alexander. Thank you for that again. And now continuing on with my normal review. Yeah, Hazard, of course, took that. Then I was like, yeah, 3-0, come. Let's just chill a little bit more. But then Alex Iwobi, who came on straight after we made it 3-0, out of nowhere, with a scream of like absolute bloody dreams. Like the ball just fell for him way outside the box, and he just took it on the volley, just blasted it in the far corner. What a goal! Fair play to him. But it only took us a whopping 3 minutes to make it 4-1, to basically kill every bit of hope that Arsenal ever had. And then Eden Hazard, scored a second goal on the night with great play again. Just absolutely beautiful play. Hazard played it to dribbled, just carried the ball up the pitch, passed it to Giroud at the right moment. And then Giroud with a great crossing chip over the two defenders that were there to Hazard, who took it on the volley with his weaker left foot into the bottom corner. Great goal, 4-1, beach budge, boom, done and dusted. Willian could have scored another one after that. To be fair, Arsenal probably could have scored at least 2 more goals after that. We were too secure of our win. Of course, had they scored 1, had they made it 4-2, we definitely would have been a bit more concentrated again. So I don't think we would have given it away. But they had chance after chance after chance. This Willock kid who came on, don't know his first name in all honesty. Could just check, couldn't I? Joseph Willock. He had 2 big chances. Aubameyang had a chance. I think Lacazette had a chance as well. And then Kepa with one of the greatest saves I've ever seen. What a save! Like 1-on-1 after a free kick or whatever. It was great. Actually, straight after the 4-1 that was. But yeah, I'm going to come to Mateo Kovacic now, because in the first half, I wanted to murder him again because he was that bad. He doesn't do what he does badly, but he doesn't do his job. Because he, in that position that he plays in the left central midfield, he's meant to be the link up between midfield and attack. And he was set way too deep, way too far wide, and he wasn't doing any of that. Then in the second half, he finally started doing it. And I think it was in the build-up to Pedro's goal. I'm almost certain it was. he managed to, well, just hold the guy off, be really strong, laid off to Hazard because Hazard made a good run, and then Pedro came in from the other side. It was great. That's the first time I saw Kovacic do something like that. He uses his power that he has because he's not a weak player. Used it well, then found Hazard immediately with a forward pass from a good position. He was already close to the box, and then Hazard just needed a couple of movements. One pass to Pedro and made it 2-0. It's exactly what I want to see from him. But genuinely, he just still takes too long to move the ball. He dribbles too much in wrong instances, in my opinion. And then he just doesn't go forward anywhere near enough. He should be more of a goal threat in their position. As a right centre midfielder, in my opinion, as a backup to Kante, would actually be pretty good. Better, in my opinion, than... is that true, actually? His troops actually been arrested in Baku. That would be funny. Unless he done something bad, then of course. yes, Bao. Kepa is a manager, and he's a better manager than Unai Emery, clearly. Didn't think about that one, did you now, mate? But anyway, yeah. And that was then really it. I mean, like I say, they had a couple of chances. We had a couple of chances, and that was then it. That was full time. And we won the damn bloody thing. I mean, let me just run through the stats, or just look at the stats, really, because I haven't looked at them yet. Actually, in the end, it was 50-50 of ball possession, which was interesting. They had more shots, but we had more chances created. And let me just check shots on target. Well, we had 8 shots on target, and they had 2. So that really tells you the actual situation of the game. 8 on target, and they had 2. So, you know what I mean. Actually, pretty sure it was 3. But, this is what this thing is saying here anyway. And I just loved it. I just absolutely loved it. Like, what a game. And yeah, let's come to that, because Mr. Bao thinks, I don't know why he still has to hate. I don't know. You just lost the final. Deal with it, all right? You just weren't good enough. You were battered 4-1. Accept it. You're not going to bring us down tonight. Yes, that is exactly right, Smordy, if that's how I pronounce your name. When I pot one of the Champions League next season, which is good. Not as good as it used to be back in the day, because now pot 1 also consists of like Porto or Benfica, whoever wins the league in Portugal or has one, I don't know, and also the league in Russia. So if you're in pot 2, you can actually get drawn with them. And if you're in pot 1, you can get drawn with Real Madrid, Atletico Madrid, Dortmund, and that's really it. Like, if you're from another country, it's a bit worse, because then you can get all the English teams that aren't champions, which is a bit worse, I guess. But still, we could draw Atletico, Real Madrid, Dortmund, all of those teams, which isn't great. You could draw Napoli, you could draw, Atalanta would actually be fun. I'd love to go to that. That would be great if we could draw them. But anyway, yeah. So we are pot 1, but Eden Hazard, after the game, was interviewed, and he said, he was asked, is this goodbye? And he said, yeah, he does think so. He, just wants a new challenge in his life, and he already wanted to leave after the World Cup. It didn't happen then, so he hopes it will happen now. Moras CFC start stating your facts. Czech was by far the best player. Yes, again, thank you for the donation, my friend. I really appreciate it. I didn't follow the chat enough if someone said any of that. But yeah, I agree, I think. I don't know. Thank you again for the donation. I appreciate it. Yeah. If anyone else wants to use the super chat, of course, you're more than welcome to do so. But of course, I don't require you to, because, this is a free YouTube channel. I don't need you to pay something to me to, watch me do my thing. Anyway, and then Hazard said, yeah, like I say, he wants to leave. It's not done yet. He's just waiting for the clubs to sort it out, like the fans are, like the media are. But then he was asked, if it is goodbye, what does he have to say to the Chelsea fans? And he, really emotional message by him. And he said, the Chelsea fans are his family. He spent 7 wonderful years at the club. He will always be a Blue. He will always support Chelsea. He said previously, a couple of days ago, that he would never play for another club in England again, because he is Blue. And that's all that I, want to hear. And, good luck to him at Real Madrid. I hope he does really, really well. I hope he shows the world how good he can be. And I hope he shows the world that the Premier League is a bit of a different story than playing in La Liga. I really hope he can prove that, which, I'm really looking forward to that. And to Bao, I have one thing to say. Obama who? Obama what? Obama who? Obama what? I just had to do that. My light is flickering again, which is really annoying. I hope it's better now. But anyway, guys, just do a couple of more questions. I don't really have that much more to say. I don't really care what troops were saying. I don't watch their previews. I don't have time for that in my life. Yes, they were confident, Laurenz. They were confident. and I don't care. I don't care how confident they were. I wasn't confident. I wasn't confident at all. And we won anyway. We battered them 4-1. I mean, how great is that? I mean, imagine you're confident about playing a game and then you lose 4-1. Imagine that. Imagine how shit that must be. Nah, mate, trap moving. I haven't seen the troops memes just yet. Is Sarri leaving? Well, we don't know that for sure yet, do we? I very much doubt it, personally. Like, the dressing room climate looked incredible. Everyone seemed happy. For Sarri, with Sarri, everything. Except Kale. Obviously, Kale doesn't like Sarri, but Kale is off anyway. You know, Rudiger was having a great time. We running around with his crutches. I just wish. I mean, Ruben just got surgery so recently that maybe it wouldn't have been good for him to travel. But Hudson-Odoi is in Spain right now. I'm sure he's doing rehab there to an extent as well. But it would have been great for him to be there because, you know, he played a fairly big part in actually us winning the Europa League. So it would have been great to see him there. Rudiger did travel with his crutches, was running around, taking his medal, having a great time. But yeah, again, guys, please do subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, if you're watching this and you're new. And also drop a like on this video, please. We're 274 people watching and only 82 likes. Come on, guys. Just like drop a like. It'd be great. What do we think of Arsenal? No. What you want me to say here is that that's what we think of Spurs. You know, Arsenal aren't worthy. Like, nah, that's what we think of Spurs. You know, so to any Liverpool fans, if you can just sort out that you win on Saturday, because, I mean, I don't want you to win either, but I want you to win a lot more than I want Spurs to win. That would just be good. So I can be happy for Klopp because I like him. Not going to be happy for anyone else in Liverpool. But yeah, so it's just great. Chelsea aren't worthy of what? Of Obama who? Obama what? Obama who? Obama what? I mean, I took the piss out of Chelsea multiple times. Or Aubameyang, how great he is and how poor Giroud is, and then you see Giroud scoring that header today, and Aubameyang does fuck all. Thank you, David M. Are you David Molloy? I'm not 100% sure. Thank you for the £2 donation. Hope we can build on this. Hazard, all the best. Yes, I completely agree. This is what we have to do now. Obviously, it is a bit of a tricky situation. I'm still very, very confident that we, you know, we'll serve the transfer ban now and then in January. But we'll have to use Aloni as well. We will probably sign Kovacic, possibly sign Higuain. We'll have to see about that because we can sign those two. And then we'll just have to wait and see. We have to use Aloni as well. We have to use our youngsters as well, whether that's Hudson-Odoi, Loftus-Cheek, younger ones as well. Obviously, Deloney's coming back, Reece James, Mason Mount, Tammy Abraham, Kurt Zuma, Jada Silva possibly, Ola Aina possibly if he's not moving to Torino on a permanent deal. Guys, come on. Don't let yourself get triggered by this Bao Bao kid so much. Like, come on. Can you ban Bao Bao? I'm not sure. Can I? Never ban people. That's never seemed necessary, but I can get rid of him if you want. I just deleted this message. I'm a mug at this. You know, it's never put user in timeout. See, I've put you on timeout now. Sorry. I don't really think it's necessary. Just don't let yourself get triggered so much, guys. You know, he's just taking a piss. Yeah, he's being muted for 300 seconds. Anyway. Yes, guys, what a great time we had tonight. I'm not going to call us champions of Europe or any of that crap because we're not. It is still, you know, it is still the Europa League. Let's be honest. It is only the Europa League. As great as it was to win tonight, it is the BTEC competition. Like, let's be honest. It is the BTEC competition and nothing else. But we are in the Champions League. We're back in the Champions League next season. Let's hope we can do well there. That would be good. We have invested like City. Don't know who you are. Yes, to be honest, I'm also looking forward to Arsenal Fan TV. I'm very, very much looking forward to that. But yeah, guys, yeah, actually, let's do two more questions. If you want to use the super chat, you're more than welcome to. But let's just use two more questions, and then we're gonna leave it there. We're all gonna have a good night. I might still go out. Why not? You know, why not? Would be great. And yeah, guys, again, you know, drop a like. See, there's 118 likes now. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. But it's still not 260, which is the amount of people watching. So drop a like. It's just down below. Just click that thing, and that'd be good. Possibly it's people of you watching that don't have a YouTube account, but that would be weird. So, you know, if you don't have a YouTube account, what are you doing with your life? And also subscribe. That'd be great. And yeah, so here we have the question. Did we appeal the ban? Well, as of right now, to my knowledge, we did not appeal the ban. But there is... conflicting reports as to how long we had to appeal the ban. Now, it was stated that we haven't yet received a written explanation of why the FIFA have turned down our initial or our appeal. And we need that to go to the CAS to appeal the FIFA's decision. But to my knowledge, what we could have done in the meantime already, and what we had time to do until today, is request for the transfer ban to be frozen even this summer, even before we received the written explanation by the FIFA. I'm not sure whether that was the deadline today, but there was some talk about a deadline today, and that is just me putting, two and two together, I guess. And yes, here we have a decent question. It looks like to me, Thomas Beaumont, which is French name, could be completely pronounced completely differently. And yes, to me, it is a very good season overall. I mean, how can you complain about that? If you finish in the top 4 and you win a trophy, a European trophy, even if it is only the Europa League, it is a very good season. Thank you, my friend. Have a drink on me, but let the other lads ask the questions. Keep it up, mate. The only Chelsea channel worth watching. I really appreciate that, my friend. Have a good evening, and I will have a drink on you. And well, take care. Really appreciate it. One more question, guys. Then I'm going to leave it there because good old Bailey Alexander said, we have you have to ask the questions basically. You think Kante wasn't really injured mind games? No, Kavanasha. I don't think so. I think that would be very surprising. I wouldn't really. I don't believe in those conspiracy theories. Excited for next season? Yes and no. Let's just see how the summer goes, isn't it? Let's just see which loanies we keep. Let's just see what happens with the transfer ban. Let's just see what happens with the manager. Are we keeping whatever you're saying, TM? Anyway, I didn't read your previous message. Sorry, mate. Let's see whether we keep Sarri, whether we get Lampard in, whether we get someone else in. Let's see how all of those things pan out, and then we'll make a decision. One thing I have to tell you guys, tomorrow I will be on the podcast of The Attacking 2 with my good friends Jimmy and Andy. If I don't have the link in the description now, but just type into YouTube The Attacking 2 or into Twitter, whatever, and you can find them. I think it should be going up tomorrow, maybe actually not. We're recording it tomorrow anyway, though, so it might be going live on Friday. I'm not 100% sure yet, but we're recording that, and there's some big news happening there, which I hope you will be looking forward to. But anyway, obviously, TM Aiden is going to Madrid, let's be honest. But anyway, guys, I'm going to leave you there. Thank you guys for watching. Up the Chelsea. We won another trophy. Arsenal bottled it again. And it's just beautiful. It's just absolutely beautiful. Thank you, Eden Hazard. Thank you. And good luck in Madrid. Good luck in Madrid. Hopefully, he can be back in some sort of capacity one day. I don't know how or why. Maybe when he's 33, just comes back for a year, because why not? And then he'll be back up to Hudson-Odoi, and then he'll win us the Europa League rather than Hudson-Odoi winning it for us. I don't know, something like that. Sorry, Chris. I'm going to do another live stream in the upcoming days and weeks and stuff. My name is not Lewis. My name is Laurenz. But anyway, I'm going to answer questions like this then. But yeah, like I say, thank you, Eden Hazard. Olivier Giroud, the magnificent. Kante, the machine. Kovacic, decent second half. Jorginho, the regista. Sarri, the winner for once. By now, he's still not Louis, mate. He's a winner now. He has won a trophy now, and he has a very, very major trophy now. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Up to Chelsea, come to Chelsea, and subscribe, drop a like, leave comments, and all of that. And I'll see you next time.